Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Uh, I hope all of the students are doing good. Today we are going to have the next part of the conjunction in which we'll cover the rest of the things that we were not able to cover in the last video. So I want all of the students' attention, and without wasting further time, we can move on and talk about the topics. No, we are not going to waste any single time right now, so that we could be able to complete the whole session in just in just a in just a couple of minutes. So today's topic is conjunction. Again, from basic to advanced, with practice and examples. First one would be coordinating, and then correlating, and compound conjunction. Coordinating conjunction is very important. And one thing that I forgot to tell you uh, in the past video is that conjunction is actually came from conjoin, means to join something, and junction means junction is the space between any type of the road, any type of space. Junction, you might have heard it in physics, in somewhere else, that the junction means the same thing. Junction means, like, I will give you example. This is the route, this is again route, this is again route. If all these routes are coming here, then this could be the junction point where all the sides are meeting it together. So junction is the space which can be occupied or placed by conjunction, which will connect parts of the sentence, or words or phrases or clauses together in a simple sentence, in a single sentence. Let's move on and talk about coordinating conjunctions. Coordinating conjunctions, uh, coordinating conjunctions are single words that connect similar parts of a sentence. That is important. Connect similar parts of a sentence. That could be like similar parts means this side would be adjective and another side would also be adjective. And uh, if the first side is noun, then the next side is or would also be a noun, and there's some clauses as well. We have famous acronym for coordinating conjunctions. That could be fanboys. This is totally followed worldwide, and is often used to refer to coordinating conjunctions. F means for, A means and, N means nor, B for boy, but, and O for or, Y for yet, and S for so. Fan boys, fan boys, fan boys. And if you're having any coordinating conjunction in a sentence, it means that the sentence is actually independent. Independent sentence or independent clause. I think I have mentioned independent clause in the past sentence. It would be independent and it will give complete meaning, somehow complete meaning. It will have, it will con- possess its own subject and predicate, subject and transitive verb. Okay, let's move on and talk about examples. Some examples. Uh, yeah, I bought a computer and a boat. I bought a computer. I bought a computer. I bought a computer is a clause. A keyboard is a phrase. So, which one is the connector? And is the connector. This is the junction point. If and would not be here, then it would be a junction point, and a junction point is being conjoined or joined by an coordinating conjunction, that is and is one of the famous coordinating conjunction. Let's move on to the next one, which is when his wife when his wife left him. Yeah, we can also connect sentences by using comma, but most of the time we come up with coordinating or subordinating conjunctions. When his wife left him, he didn't bother, nor he went to plead for her return. Yeah, the person is not going to request her to come back, so the person is not going to bother her. So this one, nor, nor is being used here to talk about two different ideas together. He didn't bother nor when to plead for her return. Okay, nor I will tell you the importance and the uses of all these conjunctions in the next video, that would contain all of the conjunctions and their uses and how to use them and where and when to use them. Okay, let's move on to the third one, which is she is poor. She's poor, she's happy. She's poor but she is happy. Okay, the books are on the table or in the cupboard. Books are on the table, in the cupboard. This is a phrase, this is a clause, and this is the connector, that is conjunction, and we're having everything together here right now. Let's move on and talk about some types. Uh, last time when we were talking about subordinate conjunction, we had 8 different types. Right here, according to Mathe, this is a person, he must be a grammarian in the beginning of the English era. He divided coordinating conjunction into 3 main types, 3 main kinds, but actually I would say that we have 4 main types. The fourth one would be elative. Yeah, this is an extra thing for you, so you need to be thankful to Allah Almighty. The first one would be cumulative or copulative conjunction. I will give you the details. Adversative and conjunction, and uh, yeah, I forget and this one, disjunctive or alternative conjunction. Disjunctive or alternative conjunction. Let's move on, and without these are 4 different types of coordinating conjunction. Before that, our teachers used to tell us like coordinating conjunction is this and this, but this time you came to know that we have 4 different types. 4 different types. Okay, let's move on and talk about cumulative or copulative conjunctions. These are used to join statements, or they add one statement to another. Either it could join statements, or they could join one statement to another. They include so, and, both, and, as well as, not only but also, not less than, etc. These are the important conjunctions being placed in cumulative or copulative conjunctions. Let's take some examples. He is my father, so I respect him. So is being discussed here. They both gave me money and stood by me in my trouble. They both gave me money and stood by me in trouble. Actually, these are connecting 2 different ideas, 2 different statements to one another. Hmm? Now, D. As well as writing the letter for me, he posted it. As well as, not only he was writing the letter for me, but also he posted it uh, right here. She, not less than her friend, tried to cheat me. She, not less than, tried to cheat me. Yeah, these are cumulative or copulative conjunctions. Let's move on and talk about the next part, which is adversative conjunction. Adversative conjunction. This is not that important, but Halliday and Hazen, according to them, its meaning is contrary to expectations. Yeah, contrary to expectations. Yeah, it means it could be opposite or different or diverse or dispersed to expectations. The expectations may be derived from the content which is being said or from the communication process in a speaker's hearer situation. They could include but still only, but still only. You have to remember these things in your notepaper. You can say like adversative, adversative, and then you can use this and but still only, and make some examples just like this and you will be able to remember. First example is she is beautiful but poor. It is contrary. She is beautiful. What would be our expectations? She is beautiful means she could also be rich. She could also be rich, but poor. This breaks up our expectations. All of our expectations got into vain. Mm, she is poor actually, even though she is beautiful. Uh, you are intelligent. Still, you have to work hard. Once we said you're intelligent, the person shouldn't have to work hard. But actually, we are also saying that even though you're intelligent, but still you have to work hard. He is a good servant, only he has greed for food. A good servant, but this is the contrary to expectation side. Let's move on and talk about the next part without taking, yeah, this time we'll cover all the things without wasting a single time. I won't let you waste your time anymore. I'm just going too fast, my dear students. Let's move on to the next one, which is disjunctive or alternative conjunctions. Yeah, these are used to express choices. We have choices between the first part and the second part of the sentence, and it's up to you. Two alternatives. Alternatives means they must be optional to each other, either first one or the next one. You have no option to choose both. Mm, uh, they have or nor, either or, neither nor, whether or, otherwise, and other things as well. Let's take some examples. First one is, you must tell me the truth. You must tell me the truth, or I can't help you. The connector here. You must tell me the truth, or I can't help you. Either you have to do this one, first one, or this one. Hmm? You have choice. The person has choice between two different ideas, two different alternative ideas, and it's up to that person because of this or in the sentence. The next one is, she's not a teacher nor a typist. She's not a teacher nor a typist. Uh, Again, it means that she is nothing. She's nothing. Nor a teacher and nor a typist. Again, we got a choice, and both choices are not applicable to that person. She must be something else. C. You must either return to my home or still or sell your house to me or sell your house to me. Two different ideas. Yeah, either you have to return my money or you have to sell your house to me because the person is in debt. She neither loved him nor liked to marry him. Neither and nor. Neither will always be followed by nor, and either will always be followed by or. You have to keep it in mind. They could confuse you using nor here and or here, but every time nor, every time or. Okay. The last one is, you must do the work sincerely, else you will lose the job. Work hard, otherwise you will fail. Two different ideas. You have choices: work hard or get lost. Get lost. Let's move on and talk about mm, The fourth one, I told you this wasn't. I couldn't find it in the. I will tell you it by. I will tell you by myself. Elative conjunction. Elative conjunctions express an inference. It expresses an inference. I will give you some examples that could help you understand things. I will give you some examples. First, the first example would be something certainly fell in. Uh, First, something certainly fell in. This is not the end of the sentence. We are going for I heard a splash. Something certainly fell in, for I heard a splash. The conjunction is here. It is expresses it is expressing an inference. Inference, okay? I can give you another example as well. Don't worry. Yes, yes. Let me give another example, and after that we'll be going to the next thing. And the example is be all precautions. All precautions must have been neglected, comma, for the plague separate rapidly. For a second here, most of the time we could use for to elate something to express an inference, like all precautions must have been neglected for the plague separate rapidly. Okay, this was so simple, so I won't give more examples. Let's move on and solve some of the most important MCQs, because practice makes a man perfect. Practice makes a man perfect. First one is we have to use the coordinating conjunctions here. This one is very heavy. The game will probably not be played. You have to do one thing, that is uh, check out if you how much you could score. Put your answer in the blanks first, and I will give you the answer, and after that you can check how much you could score in this whole video out of the same number of the MCQs, and you can share it in the comment section with us, or you can also share it in the group in your class as well. Let's have the first one, which is the rain is very heavy, or the game will be prepared, probably not to be played. hmm? So the reason is being placed here. The rain is very heavy. That is because those we don't have because here. So could give our reason. So the game will probably not be played. John works in a restaurant on weekends days during the week. Hmm? John works in a restaurant on weekends and during the week. He worked on weekends as well as during the week. Sherry has a great job. They she is very unhappy person, contrary to expectations. Sherry has great job, uh, but expectations. She is very unhappy person. The sun is shining brightly. Dash. The picnic was still cancelled. Yet the picnic was still cancelled. Even though, yet, I will give you the uses tomorrow, inshallah. Rita is an excellent violinist. Rita is an excellent violinist. She will probably be chosen for the orchestra. Huh? Again, we can use. Okay, give me some some space, my dear friends. Uh, Yet would not be here in the fourth one, right? But either again, contrary to fact, the sun was shining brightly, but they have cancelled the picnic. I don't know what was the reason, so you can make it correct. So I don't know what was the thing that I was thinking about. Rita is an excellent violinist. So because of that, she will probably be chosen for the orchestra. Let's have another one. Marsha doesn't play Dash the blues, so prefer hip hop and rap. Hip hop and rap. The first one is, hmm? What are you having in your mind? I'm having or, okay, or for the for the one or for the first one. Let's move on to the next one and talk about it. John doesn't like chicken. Dash does he like pork? Nor does he like pork of burgers. Not chicken, not pork burgers. Nor means nothing. Sheila works hard, yet she doesn't make a lot of money. Yet means till now she wasn't able to make lots of money, but there is a possibility that she's working hard. She could make a lot of money in coming days. For one, the sun is very strong. Dash Jacob still won't wear any sunscreen. Sun is very strong. Yet again, the reason the person should have been wearing any type of sunscreen because the sun is very strong, but the person is not doing so. I'm not sure what about the reason. What is the main reason? I love you more than anyone in the world, anything in the world. Huh? For you are sweet and kind. I love you more than anyone in the world, anything in the world, because or for you are sweet and kind. Okay, guys, let's move on. And the coordinating conjunction has been completely completed. We have assassinated the conjunction. So if you do not work hard like me, like I'm working hard for you, if you do not do this, certainly I will kill you. I will kill you. There is no any option left. I have to kill you. There is no option left for. So that my teacher used to say this. If you don't work hard, I will kill you. I'm also doing the same. Let's move on and talk about correlations. That is not that much common, but it could be asked in so many exams, in competitive exams, in your board exams. So be ready for it, guys. Let's move on and talk about correlative conjunctions that will connect against similar parts of the sentence. For example, all these I told you adjectives, noun, and clauses. However, it has kind of difference between coordinating conjunction. Correlative conjunctions are combination of coordinating conjunctions. This is the thing to keep in your mind. It is the combination of coordinating conjunctions, not something else. It will come. It will join two different coordinating conjunctions in a sentence and will give meaning not only a single word, but it could be of two different or two three words or four at least. uh, they always come in pairs. Yeah, I told you. They always come in pairs and link grammatically equivalent items. Grammatically equivalent. I will give you examples and you will be able to understand things. First one is be is, as in is. She's as fast as I. Both both Ali and I were working hard. Either my students or I work hard. Neither my students nor I work hard. Not only my students, but also me, but also me. We work hard together and do things possible in our life without wasting time. Even in the morning, students are here. They are taking the classes. This is so much glad for me and uh, for my career as well. Not and but not my students, but I also working hard. Whether the students or I working hard. Hmm? Yeah, this is the positive version. This is negative version. Let's move on and talk about examples in detail. First one: neither a borrower nor a lender be. Neither a so they won't live. Neither a borrower nor a lender. They won't live. The one who will ask for money or the one who will give money will never live. Neither or nor. I I think I've missed first one. First one. Uh, I want either Iba or Emala. Either or. I want either Eba or Emala. Option is being given here. Uh, think about the type which are being placed here. Third one. I have both Eba and Emala. Both and. These are as many curtains as there are windows. Is, 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 as many, is. Most of the time it could be placed in phrasal verbs as fast as beautiful as moon, as shining as sun, as far as stars. These are kind. Fourth one is these are as many curtains. Yeah, I told you this one. Fifth one, E. He wasn't sure whether he was losing or winning. The person wasn't sure if the person was losing or winning, whether or. She was not only, but also, not only mean, but also rude. Two different ideas, but it is in negative minus. Such was the nature of the relationship such that they never would have made it even if they are living together. Even if they are living together. H. I had scarcely worked in the door when I got the call and had to run back. Um, when there must be two conjunctions here. Um, are you getting if I miss something here right now? When and okay. I had no sooner than no sooner finished my studies than I got a job. No sooner. As soon as I finished the job, I got a job. Finished my studies, I got a job. This this boy is fortunate and this boy is lucky. Let's have some tests because it doesn't have has any type of any different types. It doesn't have like that. So let's directly talk about its tests. First one is Kenya is dash fast dash Martha. They have the same time in the 100 meters. A comparison is being made here. Dash fast dash. Huh? So simple as fast is. Guys, don't make blunders. As fast is. As fast as something I told you as fast as lion or cheetah or there's some could be else. Next one is wiki studies dash biology dash chemistry. Wiki studies. We can use not only, but also not only biology but also chemistry being studied by wiki. Third one is dash professors, dash students like the new buildings. No, you can say not only the professors but also the students like the new buildings. But I would say here neither the professors nor the students like the new buildings. Now it's up to you. Now you know how to use all these things. You can place it accordingly. And this is my suggestion that now the teachers, now the students like the new building. For Gino is stage a waiter, a cook instead. Um, Gino is mm, not a waiter, but a cook instead. Okay, I will go to either Bermuda or once I came to know that I have to place either here, I don't have to think about the next one. It would always be or. And once I came to know that either would be placed here, nor neither would be placed here, null will follow it. Same goes to is, same goes to but also, not also, not and but as well. Now we have compound conjunctions. It is again the type of conjunction being compounded and placed here right now. I will give you examples and you will be able to understand the definition and all the required things about compound conjunctions. First one is he applied for the job in order he applied for the job in order that he might help his father. He applied for the job in order that he might help his father. Compound conjunction. I can lend you the money on condition that we have three different things here. We have four different things here that you repay me next month, okay? I shall give you the job provided that you know how to type. Provided that, provided that. It has different verb plus conjunction. The pastor as well as his mentor received the gift of the only Holy Spirit, as well as is right here. Provided that can also be placed. Provided that and comma and then go on. I will give you explanation of all these things in the next video, where we'll be discussing all of the conjunctions and their uses and how to use in what manner their structures and their um, constructions and everything. Okay, let's have some test again because now we have understood different things together. It's time to give the test and check out our capability. First one is I love Hygiene. She doesn't love me, but contrary to fact. Mm. I love, but she doesn't. Again, contrary to fact. But unfortunate thing. Next one is Carlita studied at night. She still got a C, even though, although. Let's have some formal thing for her. Although, though, and even though, all these things could be placed, but although can give some respect to the person, so I'm giving respect. Although Carlita studied all night, but she still got. See, this happen with students. It happens, and it kills the career of the student and the mindset. Third one is you have worked very hard today. Students, you have worked very hard today. Dash, you should take the day off tomorrow. Huh? I won't give you the suggestion, but you can take a day off tomorrow. Tomorrow is not a holiday. Yesterday was a holiday. Fourth one is Irene has a house in Selassie, dash an apartment in Rome. Again, same ideas being conveyed. So and also Apartment in Rome. I will love you. Deish. What would be the answer? Until the end of time. Until the end of time means until my death, my lovely students. Until my last day, I will keep loving you, even though I don't know who you are. The sixth one is Carlo can't go to theater. Hmm? They should give him a right. Mm, if you don't give him a right, the person are not going to get or hit the theater. It would be unless you don't give him the bike. Unless. Sixth one, unless. Seven. This John is very cheap. His brother Bruce is very generous. Cheap means uh, proud, no, but the person who doesn't spend money. What would be the answer? While could also be the one, or various. Where should I play various? Where various. John is very cheap. His brother is very generous. Number eight is Dave cleaned up the kitchen. I took a walk. Uh, hmm, After cleaning, yeah, after I cleaned up the kitchen, I took a walk. 9. The professor cancelled the examination. Why? Because we are placing all of the conjunction right here, not only the coordinating. We're having a subordinating that we have learned yesterday. We're having coordinating, correlating, as well as compound conjunctions together right here. Okay, guys, it contains all of those to make you practice things together, and you have to tell me how much you have scored so far in the comment section or in the group as well. I will follow you. Dash, you go. Where yes? Is it where yes? No, you guys are wrong. I was just kidding. Wherever. I will follow you wherever you go. Wherever you want to go. If you go to America, I will come up with you. So, my dear students, thank you so much. Today, I tried my best to to complete the whole things together in just a couple of. Now we have only taken 38 minutes. This is not that much, and we have covered all the necessary and important things so far, with examples, with practice and practice sheets as well. And I will give you the notes as well in the group in our class. So thank you so much. The only thing that could make me happy, that could help us, that could motivate me to do more for you, would be a like from your side and a subscribe. I'm not looking for it, but you can do this to motivate me. But the main thing that I have to request you is to share it with your community members, with your friends, with your everybody who needs or require who needs and who is still having any problem in conjunctions or something like that. You can share it with them. Comment your questions and your doubts right here. I will clear it for you right over there in the comment section. Without taking further time, I would like to say thank you so much for being here, for showing your presence, and for giving your you know precious morning for learning something and making your career. This is the best way to start your day, and I hope the day will get at extreme level and you won't have any filthy ideas, filthy moments in this day. So I would like to say thank you so much. I'm just here to make the count. So the time is